Welcome to the Farmington Public Library's presentation of the rainbow fish.
A long way out in the deep blue sea there lived a fish. Not just an ordinary fish, but the most beautiful fish in the entire ocean. His scales were every shade of blue and green and purple, with sparkling silver scales among them. The other fish were amazed at his beauty. They called him Rainbow Fish.
Come on, play with us!
Come on, Rainbow Fish.
But the Rainbow Fish would just glide past, proud and silent, letting his scales shimmer. One day, a little blue fish followed after him.
Rainbow Fish, wait for me. Please give me one of your shiny scales. They are so wonderful and you have so many.
You want me to give you one of my special scales? Who do you think you are? Get away from me.
Shocked, the little blue fish swam away. He was so upset, he told all his friends what had happened. From then on, no one would have anything to do with the rainbow fish. They turned away when he swam by. What good were the dazzling, shimmering scales with no one to admire them? Now he was the loneliest fish in the entire ocean. One day he poured out his troubles to the starfish.
I really am beautiful. Why doesn't anyone like me?
I can't answer that for you, but if you go beyond the coral reef to the deep cave, you'll find the wise octopus. Maybe he can help you.
The rainbow fish found the cave. It was very dark inside, and he couldn't see anything. Then suddenly 2 eyes caught him in their glare, and the octopus emerged from the darkness.
Octopus, can you tell me why no one likes me?
Maybe you should consider sharing your scales.
Then the octopus disappeared in a cloud of ink.
I can't give away my scales, my beautiful shining scales. Never. How could I ever be happy without them?
Suddenly he felt the light touch of a fin. The little blue fish was back.
Rainbow Fish, please don't be angry. I just want one little scale.
The rainbow fish thought and thought.
Only one very, very small shimmery scale? Well, maybe I wouldn't miss just one.
Carefully, the rainbow fish pulled out the smallest scale and gave it to the little fish.
Thank you very much.
The little blue fish bubbled playfully as he tucked the shiny scale in among his blue ones. A rather peculiar feeling came over the little blue fish, swimming back and forth with his new scale glittering in the water. The little blue fish whizzed through the ocean with his scales flashing, so it didn't take long before the rainbow fish was surrounded by the other fish. Everyone wanted a glittering scale.
Can I have one?
A scale?
The rainbow fish shared his scales left and right, and the more he gave away, the more delighted he became.
Here you go. Sure, you can have one. Of course.
When the water around him filled with glimmering scales, he at last felt at home among the other fish. They swam together, they played together, they ate together, they even rested together, floating in the shadows of the reef. They were so happy together, they had no interest in other fish. One day, when a little striped fish swam through their game of flash tag, they all stared at him.
Hey, can I play too? It's a flash tag. You don't have a flashing scale. Do you have to have a special scale? Of course you do.
What?
Come on, let's
You need
play.
a scale, Wes?
Forget about
How you
him.
can play without a scale?
Then all the fish turned and went back to their game. Rainbow Fish hesitated. He was afraid of losing his new friends, so he didn't dare stand up to them. Feeling a little shamed, Rainbow Fish reluctantly swam off to join the others. The little striped fish floated all alone at the edge of the reef. He looked sad as he watched the game. The other fish were having such fun. darting and diving in the deep blue sea, their shiny scales sparkling.
I remember what it felt like to have no friends. I was lonely. All the other fish had ignored me. I didn't want to share my glittering scales. No wonder no one wanted to play with me.
Come on, play, Ray. Come on, hurry.
Let's play.
But now his friends did want him to play. The rainbow fish soon was caught up in the game. No one was paying attention when danger entered the reef. A shark shot like an arrow into the middle of the school. The fish darted in every direction and managed to escape to their hiding place. There, in a narrow crack in the reef, the shark could not reach them. They were safe. Rainbow Fish couldn't keep still, though. He was so worried.
What's wrong, Rainbow Fish?
It's that little striped fish. He's all alone out there. We've got to help him.
With that, Rainbow Fish left the safety of the hiding place.
Let's go!
The other fish trembled with fear, but they knew what they had to do. They sped out of the crack after Rainbow Fish. They soon saw the shark. And there was the little striped fish swimming away as fast as he could.
Hurry!
All the fish swarmed straight for the shark. This confused the shark because usually the fish swam away from him. He turned this way and that, snapping right and left until he was dizzy. Rainbow Fish led the little striped fish to safety.
You were really brave. Thanks for saving my life.
Together they watched as the exhausted shark gave up and swam away. When all the fish returned safely to the reef, they welcomed the little striped fish.
Why don't you stay and play with us?
How can I play flash tag when I don't have a shiny scale?
We can play fin tag instead. Touch a fin and you're it!
Hooray!
Hooray!
Let's go! We can.
All the fish swam off to play together in the deep blue sea.
Thank you for attending the Farmington Public Library's presentation of the rainbow fish. Please come visit us again.